Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Sunday, December 20th, 2020. This is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update, as well as news report. We have very good news because Republicans and Democrats reached a compromise over the second stimulus package. They overcame a major hurdle yesterday evening on Saturday, and now they're setting the stage to get a bill passed later today on Sunday. In addition to this, the $600 stimulus check is set to be included in this bill, along with $300 per week in boosted unemployment benefits. Nancy Pelosi said the second stimulus bill is within reach, and President Trump is still calling and tweeting for a larger stimulus check. Yesterday on Saturday evening, he came out and said that we need a larger stimulus check. So anyways, let's first start off with the compromise that was reached by Congress yesterday evening about the Federal Reserve. So talks between congressional Democrats and Republicans reached a breakthrough late in the evening yesterday after a dispute over the Federal Reserve's emergency lending powers was resolved. Senator Pat Toomey had led a GOP push to reduce the Federal Reserve's ability to provide loans to businesses, states, and local governments. But on Saturday, him and the Democrats came to a compromise. Top lawmakers and senior officials reached a compromise on this late Saturday night. The last-minute roadblock emerged on Friday, just a couple of days ago, as Democrats accused Republicans, specifically Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey, of attempting to restrict the incoming Biden administration's power with the Federal Reserve's emergency lending abilities. And Senate Majority Leader came out last night and said that now that Democrats have agreed and they've reached a compromise on the version of Senator Pat Toomey's important language, they can begin closing out the rest of the stimulus package, deliver the much-needed relief to American families, and get the bill signed by the end of today. In addition to this specific agreement from Senator Pat Toomey explained how more than $429 billion in unused CARES Act funds will be rescinded, definitely ends the CARES Act lending facilities by December 31st, 2020. It also stops these lending facilities in the Federal Reserve from being restarted and forbids them from being duplicated without congressional approval. On top of this, the agreement will provide the Federal Reserve independence and prevent Democrats from hijacking these programs for political and social policy purposes. So essentially, a lot of the programs that were established during the CARES Act cannot be restarted without congressional approval, and they came to an agreement on all of this stuff. More importantly, though, many people care about what is going on with stimulus check. Late on Saturday evening, President Trump called for Americans to receive more money in direct payments as Congress is looking to pass the $600 stimulus check. While Congress is looking to pass $600 for stimulus checks for adults and dependents and $300 in boosted unemployment benefits, President Donald Trump tweeted Saturday night that why isn't Congress giving our people a stimulus bill? He said it wasn't their fault. It was the fault of China. Get it done and get them more money in direct payments. He said this morning, really late last night, past midnight, and he was saying that Congress needs to include a larger stimulus check. Previously during this week, he had asked for a $2,000 stimulus check, but many of his White House officials urged him not to propose this because it might get in the way of the negotiations and the progress that is currently going on. But anyways, before Trump's tweet, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer told reporters that both chambers of Congress could vote on the $900 billion stimulus package as early as Sunday, and he says that they were very close to making a deal. On top of this, there still are some lawmakers in both parties that have called for larger direct payments, including Bernie Sanders, President Trump, Senator Josh Hawley, and a number of other lawmakers. They're pushing for $1,200 checks or more. But right now, what appears most likely is going to be $600 for checks, $300 for boosted unemployment benefits, and it looks like they could get this bill passed by the end of the day. And finally, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi came out after their negotiations, after their talks late in the evening on Saturday, and said that if things continue on this path and nothing gets in the way, we will be able to vote tomorrow. So that is today. They'll be able to get a bill passed today. She said that they're within reach Everything is looking much better than it ever has before. They've come to agreements on specific areas that they were struggling to find an agreement on before, like the Federal Reserve lending powers. They figured out what to do with state and local government aid, as well as liability protections for small businesses. So now she said everything is looking really good. We're setting up for a vote later today on the bill, and hopefully they can get that passed. So today what we're going to be looking for is to get a $900 billion stimulus package attached to a $1.4 trillion federal funding bill. Currently, they need to agree on some bill by the end of the day today because the federal funding bill, the government funding bill, they did an extension on this, so it expires at 12:01 a.m. Monday morning, so really later tonight. So they need to come to an agreement before the end of Sunday night tonight in order to prevent a government shutdown. So that's what to look forward to with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package as of Sunday, December 20th, 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.